From a sermon by Saint Augustine, Bishop. The Lord has pity on us. Happy are we if we do this of which we have heard and sung. Our hearing of them means having them planted in us, while our doing them so that the seed has borne fruit. By saying this, I wish to caution you, dearly beloved, not to enter the church fruitlessly, satisfied with mere hearing of such mighty blessing and failing to do good works. For we have been saved by his grace, said the apostle, and not by our works, lest anyone may boast. For it is by his grace that we have been saved. It is not as if a good life of some sort came first, and that thereupon God saw his love and esteem for us from on high, saying, Let us come to the heir of these men and assist them quickly, because they are living a good life. No, our life were displeasing to him. He will therefore condemn what we have done, but he will save what he himself had done for us and in us. We were not good, but God had pity on us and sent his Son to die, not for good men, but for the past ones, not for the just, but the wicked. Yes, Christ died for ungodly, not what is written next. One will hardly die for the righteous man, though perhaps for a good man one will dare even to die. Perhaps someone can be found who will dare to die for a good man, but for the unjust man, for the wicked one, the sinner who would be willing to die except Christ alone, who is so just that he justifies even the unjust. And so, my brothers, we have no good works, for all our works were evil. Yet, although man's actions were such, God in his mercy did not abandon man. He sent his Son to redeem us, not with gold or silver, but the price of his blood poured out for us. Christ, the spotless Lamb, became a sacrificial victim, led to the slaughter for the sheep that we blemished. If indeed one can say that they have blemish and not entirely corrupt, such is the grace we have received. Let us live so as to be worthy that the great grace, and not too unjust to it. So mighty is the physician who has come to earth, that he hath healed all our sins, if we choose to seek once again. We will not only harm ourselves, but show ingratitude to the physicians as well. Let us then follow Christ's path, which he hath revealed to us, above all the path of humility, which he hath himself become for us. He showed us that path by his precepts, and he himself followed it by his suffering on our behalf, in order to die for us, because at God he could not die. The Word became flesh and dwelt among us. The immortal one took on mortality, that he might die for us, and die in put to death our death. This is what the Lord did. This the gift he granted for us. The mighty one had brought low, the lowly one was slain, and after he was slain, he rose again and were exalted. For he did not intend to live a death in hell, but to exalt in himself at the resurrection of the dead those whom he has already exalted and made just by the faith and praise they gave him. Yes, he gave us a part of humility. If we keep to it, we shall confess our belief in the Lord and have good reason to sing. We shall praise you, God. We shall praise you and call upon your name.